Everybody, we are live, but you are not. Nobody's here yet, but I'm talking to anyone who might show up for the replay. If that's you, thanks for being here. That's Meaghan. Want to say hi, Meaghan? She's awesome. Her channel is Mickey's Magic. I'm going to pull up the chat here so I can see you guys. If and when you pop in, there's a couple people already. Hey, Michelle, how are you? Welcome in. I'm going to start throwing some links into Meaghan stuff. Hey, Juan, how are you doing, buddy? Hey, I think I might have got a person or two for you for your logos, but we'll talk about that here in a little bit. Anyway, hey, look at all the people popping in. LSU Mom, how are you? Cargo in the house, how are you? There's Bags, Myers Mouse, Stacy Rogers. You guys are awesome for being here. Thank you so much. So let me pull up my chat over here so I can drop some links so everybody can say hello and check out Meaghan's awesome stuff. Where did I go? There we go.
It says, hello, dears.
So we're going to have a good time tonight. I hope this is the first of what I hope will be once a week talking to some awesome Disney creators. And tonight's first of 2019 is Meaghan for Mickey's Magic Show.
It says, hello, dears.
Oh, so we're going to have a good time tonight. I hope this is the first. That's me. Hold on. There we go. All right.
You can hear me.
Got to put some links in here. So Meaghan is going to Walt Disney World tomorrow. Why don't we start off with that? Are you excited about that? That's a silly question. Of course you are, right?
Yeah, of course. I have to be. I mean, I am so lucky that I get to go down now. I don't go back to school. So for some people who don't know me, I'm a graduate student, so I don't go back to school.
Going to Walt Disney.
Feedback again.
Yeah, that was me. That was me.
I am a graduate student, so I don't actually go back to school until I think the 15th or the 16th. So I have a little bit of time off between my semesters. And so I'm really lucky to be able to take this time and go down and just have like a little bit of vacation time. I'm so excited.
I'm excited for you. So what parks do you get to see? Where are you going first? What are you going to do first? I
have to start the park days usually with Magic Kingdom. Like that is my favorite park and I just have to go. I usually try and start and end my trips with Magic Kingdom. Oh, that's so nice, Mr. Gonzo PR. He says, I'm not gonna lie, I'm here to see Meaghan. So thank you everyone for coming. It means a lot to both me and Jeff. You guys are really wonderful and you're our amazing friends. But I try and, I don't know, how about everyone else in the chat or you, Jeff? I try and end and like start my trips with Magic Kingdom because that's my favorite. But actually when I went for my birthday, I started at Animal Kingdom because I was just able to get some good fast passes there. So I guess it really depends on what kind of fast passes I get too.
So that brings me to one of the questions I want to ask you. If you haven't seen her video, get over to her channel, check out her channel. But I'm going to start off with talking about a specific video. You have a video where you did how many fast passes in one day?
I did 17. And I really I want to take time this trip. I'm hoping that my mom and I could do it together. If not, I'll try and do it by myself. But I really want to get more than 17. I know that I can get more than 17. And I have faith in myself.
I love that. I watched the video and I was pretty much in awe. Like that is the exact opposite of what we do. We're like, yeah, whatever. And you're like, boom, boom, boom. And you saw, well, how many times have you been on Flight of Passage? Because I've been on 0. How many times have you been on?
Oh, I don't even know. Actually, no, I don't know anymore.
That's amazing. Yeah, I can't say that. That's so awesome. I think organization is probably a skill that you have over me.
So what I do is a lot of people have different ways that they plan their trips. I try and be very, very flexible when it comes to my fast passes. And so, oh, hi, Cargo. I love you, Cargo, so much. And she's like putting hearts in the chat. But, so what I do is I'll schedule 3 in the morning. And after I scan in for my first fast pass, I try and move up the second one. And then once I scan in for the second one, I try and move up the third one. And then I'll get one time we were in Magic Kingdom, and that's the best place to do this challenge is Magic Kingdom because it has the most rides.
Yeah.
But if my mom and I were in the park, we were in Magic Kingdom, and I think by 10:30 we had already used 5 fast passes because that's what I was doing. It was just moving them up. But Yes, definitely. Like, guys, if you have a chance to do it, it's so much fun to try and get as many fast passes. Hi, Donna. Welcome.
You guys are awesome in the chat. Yeah, that's awesome. I love that. I love that video. I highly suggest you go check it out if you haven't already. Check it out even if you have already. But you mentioned earlier in another streaming that we were in that you might do a little live streaming from the park. You want to talk about that?
Oh, yeah, I would love to try and do some live streaming. Arjan says I get to see Meaghan in person this week. Yes, I'm so excited to see Arjan's. I'm so excited to see Haley and Corey, and I'm going to see Dee and Miguel. And if anyone else is in the area and would like to try and like hang out with us, please let us know. I'm hoping that I'll get some what's up, party people? I'm hoping that I'll get a little bit each day of just even like, I don't know, 15 minutes, 20 minutes at the least of getting a little bit of live streaming to let everyone else kind of enjoy the parks, because I know like my friends Josh and Jenna at Resort TV One, they sort of bring the magic to all of us at home, and I love being able to do that. So I want to try and do that for everyone that follows us here on YouTube.
I love it. Well, I know I'll be watching. So that's great. So that kind of, and let me say to everybody, so she is going tomorrow. She has still got packing to do. She is a trooper. I'm so thankful that you're here, and I know you guys are loving it too. I'm not keeping up with chat because I'm trying to concentrate on Meaghan, the questions here, but you guys are making my day, and I hope hers too. Thanks for being here, and thanks for wanting to hear from Meg. So we've talked a few times. We've been on some streams, getting to know you. You've got such a passion for Disney. I have such a passion for Disney. I think I've shared this, and I'll share it right now. I started my channel mostly because I was sick of work stress, and I would come home and I'd think about work, and I was like, I want what I love to lead my life, not to be extra. And I feel like me and you have a little bit in common like that. What made you, what do you want to share about what made you start your channel and your other Disney projects that I'll ask you about here in a minute?
Yeah, so for me, I definitely have had some struggles, I would say, with meeting people in my real life that enjoy Disney as much as I do. And the real reason that I started my YouTube channel was I've always wanted to have a YouTube channel, whether it was about Disney or makeup or travel, because those are like some of my favorite things. I really love travel. And so I was like, let's try and find people specifically that like Disney pins, because that's what I was looking at. And I had just gotten all these cool pins last year. It was like right around this time that I had ordered them, and they were all on like really crazy sale, like $1.50 for open edition pins from Shop Disney. And I was like, I need to share these, but I have no one to share them with. And so I just was like, well, let me throw this out into the universe of YouTube and see what happens. Like I said, I wanted to for a really long time to start a YouTube channel, and I had watched Disney YouTube videos for a long time. And actually what's really crazy is like some people that I have watched for a really long time. I'm just going to name a couple because I'm like friends with them now, which is really crazy. So like Becca, Disney Kitty, and Melissa from Pixie Dust and Peaches, like I was watching them but way before I started my own YouTube channel, and now I'm like friends with them, which is so crazy. And I couldn't have asked, like, I'm just so blown away by the amount of support that I've gotten over the last year. I haven't even had my YouTube channel up for a year now. It's almost a year in February. So I'm just so grateful and so like, oh my gosh, I can't even say thank you guys enough, because I love you all, and just thank you. I know that wasn't even like the initial question, but that's what it turned into.
No, that was perfect. I love it. That's one of the things I like about you, Beth. You know, you are full of gratitude as much as anyone I know at all. I love that. So thank you. So I had a couple streams earlier. I've got some questions that other people wanted me to ask. And so if I have time, we'll do them. I'm not going to go over an hour though. I'm going to keep these to an hour for everybody, but especially today, he's got packing to do and stuff. But I did want to share, and I hope this gives you a little, well, a little help. My wife just went and spent a little money because of you. And I'm saying thank you, and I really mean it. So you've got a little connection with the monthly subscription box. Do you want to talk about that? Because wifey is super excited, and she was just downstairs and she said, that's Meaghan, right? And yeah, so anyway, you want to talk about that for a second?
Yeah, sure. So I have been like obsessed with this Disney subscription box. Like as I don't know, I just think monthly subscription boxes are the coolest things because I love being surprised. And I don't know about you guys, like it just makes my day. And when I see the boxes come, I'm like, oh my gosh. And I just get so excited. And so I had bought this box like a while ago and no one had really heard of it. They had just started their company and I was like, well, let me try the box out. I hadn't seen anyone else do videos of it. And so I bought it and I like cried when I opened it because there was something that I really, really wanted in the box that I couldn't justify myself buying. And it was in that box. So I was crying and I was like, oh my God, I wanted this really bad. And so then I continued my subscription and then the company, and I was talking with the company and they ended up like reaching out to me and we talked and I ended up being able to get a coupon code because I was like, do you think that I could share this with my subscribers? And so I have a coupon code. It's Mickey's Magic for $7 off your first box, and then Mickey's Magic Bling for 10% off your first pin subscription box. And they're just like a really wonderful company. They're so nice, and they just.
Wait, I missed that, and I want everybody in chat to get it. So it's Mickey's Magic for what? And where do you put it?
So I'll type it in here. Yeah, Mickey's Magic, and Mickey's Magic Bling. Oh, I spelled that wrong. So those are the two codes. The first one is for $7 off your first box, which is like a crazy amount. And the second one is for 10% off your Bling box, which is your pin subscription box. And I just want to say, if I can, Jeff, just for a second, I see Arjon saying, I've been playing your videos nonstop for 3 days now. And I just want to thank everyone for playing my videos the last couple of days or the last week or however long you've been playing them, or just, oh my gosh. Everyone please bear with Meg. She's cargo typing tonight. But I'm actually, this morning I woke up with only 13 hours left to get to my 4,000 hours. So I know from yesterday I had Disney Fiasco on my channel. So I know that tomorrow morning I'm going to wake up and I'm going to have past 4,000 hours because it's a day delayed. And so
So wait. You're over 4,000 tomorrow?
I will be, yeah. And I'm so thankful to everyone for playing my videos, and it means the world to me.
So if you don't know what she's talking about there, guys, to get monetized, to be in the YouTube partner program or whatever, you need a couple things, including 4,000 watch hours. And so she just smashed that. So great job, everybody, but mostly great job you. That is awesome. I love that.
Thank you so much.
A couple people in chat are asking about the website. I think I know the answer, but I'll let you say it. So a couple people got the code but don't know where to go. What website? What website is that?
It's called Bippity Boppity Boxes, which is like the cutest name ever. And for the most part, if you guys watch any of my recent videos, I have like that information down below in the description of my videos, so you can check it out, and I have the link there.
I want to say thanks to the mods. Looks like they took care of a little issue in there. So love you guys. You're the best. So you also have an Etsy page, channel, store. I was just on it. You saw hats and you're wearing one right there. Cargo in the house too. She's got one. Wifey just bought something from her too, but that's a whole nother night conversation. You want to talk about that too? Because for me, this is about the Disney creators and getting them to promote their stuff and letting everybody in chat who doesn't know them get to know them or to know them better. So tell me about your Etsy shop. What made you start that? What do you create over there? I've seen it, but tell the peeps.
So I have always kind of been a creative person, and so Stacy, to answer your question quickly, Corey has a code. It's Corey 15. I just put it in the chat. So if you guys want to check out, it's Magic Candle Company. That's for Corey, and I'm promoting Corey now because he's awesome.
We like him.
Yeah, thank you, Chris, and thank you, Juan, for posting that website. But for my Etsy shop, like I said, I've always kind of been a creative person, and I have always loved Disney ears, and so now that I've become completely and totally obsessed with Disney in the last couple of years, like it's just become like so overwhelmingly obsessed. I found out on my own how to make my own Mickey or Minnie ears. And so I had seen so many designs that I liked, but I also wanted to be able to make my own, mostly to save money for myself, so I don't spend hundreds of dollars on like making, like buying ears.
Didn't work, did it?
Yeah, I ended up like being able to do some really awesome ear designs. So I also, like, I don't know if people know, I do a lot of art as well. So I have been painting ears, like hand painting ears. I hand paint purses. Really, if you ask me to do anything, I'm sure I'll be able to come up with something. I've gotten a couple custom orders the last 2 weeks. So I can't wait for you guys to see them if people post pictures. And I just made one the other day that I painted. And I'm doing sort of a collaboration with A Disney Life for Me, where whoever wins their Jeopardy is going to get a pair of my ears. And so I'm very excited. Oh, thank you so much, Alana. Yeah, I tried sometimes to post some of my Disney stuff, like my Disney hand-painted stuff on my Instagram, but I don't post any of my like real artwork. I don't know if anyone would be interested in like buying my artwork. So
answer is yes.
Oh, thank you.
It's driving me crazy. I think I've seen it before, but for the people and for me, I need to see a little more of the ears. What we got going on up there?
Oh, my ears. Oh my gosh. I have so many ears, and I actually, like, they were all up here before, and I took them all down because I was going to reorganize them. So I don't have them like with me right now, but I definitely will take a picture of all of them because Kenny, Alpha Traveler, always jokes with me. He's like, wow, how do you have more ears or do you have more pins? And I'm like, honestly, I don't know, but I definitely have more pins.
And I see the hat behind you. It looks like it's got some autographs. I need to hear your favorite. Who's your favorite on there? And tell me the story about that meetup.
Oh, okay. So on the hat, for sure, it was Cruella de Vil. I have her signature on there. And that was at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. And my mom was dressed as Cruella that night. And so I really love that interaction. I like remember it like it was yesterday. I just, such good memories. Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party is my favorite event of the entire year. So it's such a wonderful memory for me.
I love it. And is that your all-time favorite meetup, or is there another?
Oh, I mean, for me, there's so many great meetups that I've had, but I don't know, maybe it's Jack and Sally. I've met Jack and Sally twice. I don't know, I love meeting all the villains. And so I've met one character that's pretty rare. And a couple of years ago, I went to Club Villain at Hollywood Studios, and that was probably like one of my favorite things I ever did at Disney. And they had Cruella de Vil, they had Maleficent, the Evil Queen, and the Queen of Hearts in like her normal human form, like not a like an actual like. She was a face character, which was amazing. And so that was an amazing night. I got to meet Maleficent, which no one ever gets to meet her. And I love meeting the Evil Queen too, because she's like my favorite villain. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. And I think I know the answer to this, but favorite movie, favorite Disney movie. I think I know, but. Okay,
so I did like Mouse Talk. Walt and Melissa do these wonderful brackets, and I went through and I did, I think they did a similar one, but I did like Disney movie bracket, and I didn't have all of them. But the one that I actually came down to was Hercules, which was really crazy.
I was wrong.
There's so many ones that like I love. There's like 4 or 5 that I would have such a hard time picking between, but it came down to Hercules. So
I think that's such an underrated movie. I thought Nightmare. I thought you were going to give me Nightmare for sure. I love Hercules. Totally underrated movie.
Yeah, for sure. My friends call me Meg. At least they would.
I was just going to say, you got a character named after you. Perfect. Yeah. So do you connect more with Meg or with Ariel?
I definitely connect way more with Meg. I love Ariel, and I love Part of Your World. That's one of my favorite Disney songs. But honey, you mean Hercules? Yes, Margo. But I definitely love Meg. Yes, I'm a damsel. I am in distress. Handle it. Like, have a nice day. I just love her.
I have 4 daughters, and one of my daughters is very the opposite of that song, but yet she loves that song. So it's it kind of makes me happy. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, and favorite character?
Oh my gosh, that's so hard.
It's almost unfair. I don't think I could answer it, but I'm asking you.
Yeah, I mean, I could tell you, okay, from a personal standpoint, I love the Evil Queen because in the nicest way, she reminds me of my mom because my mom used to dress up as the Evil Queen for Halloween every single year, and we both love Snow White, and that's why I love the Evil Queen so much. But then I also love Zero, and I know you love Zero too. And Zero is one of my favorite characters. I had 2 dogs, and they were Bichon, so they were white, and they just reminded me so much of Zero, and I just love Disney dogs so much.
I love it.
Melissa from Pixie Dust and Peaches was my Christmas Secret Santa, and she gave me this beautiful Zero backpack that I'm bringing to the park with me, and I'm gonna cry when I bring it. Oh my gosh.
I love it so much. All right, this is gonna be easier, maybe not. Favorite park, and then of course why?
Oh, Magic Kingdom for sure. I feel like it is the most magical to me. It has the most attractions. It has my favorite ride, aka the Haunted Mansion. It's just, I just feel like I'm at home when I'm at Magic Kingdom. I love all of the other parks, but there's nothing like Magic Kingdom to me. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that would be my wife's answer too. And do you have a favorite resort? And if so, which one is it?
You know, I've only stayed at the All-Stars, but if I could, I would definitely stay at the Contemporary or the Grand Floridian because I want to be on that monorail loop. And I also, like, if I could stay at the Contemporary and walk to Magic Kingdom, like, that's my dream. And, like, have a theme park view where I could see the fireworks and just, like, basically be able to walk, like, that half a mile to Magic Kingdom and not take the, like, monorail over to like from like the Ticket Transportation Center. Oh my gosh.
I love it. Yeah, I haven't done one of the monorail resorts yet. I'm looking forward to that too.
Mm-hmm.
Disney bounding. I've seen you dressed up. You did a great Sally.
Thank you.
Disney bound. If you do, who? If not, who would you if you could?
Yeah, so I have been like planning themed outfits. I don't necessarily Disney bound, but I definitely want to try and get into that. I don't feel like I have as much fashion sense when it comes to like other people, but I do like to coordinate my outfits now. So I have been like in love with those Tokyo Disneyland like character shirts where they're all over, like all over print shirts with all the characters. And so I have a Toy Story one and a Snow White one from Disneyland, Tokyo Disneyland. And then I have a Hercules one and a like Lion King one from Cakeworthy. So I'm bringing 3 of those to then match with like my ears or with a hat or something. So I'm not Disney bounding, but I do like to coordinate outfits, but I definitely should start Disney bounding.
I love it. Well, and you're Sally. I don't know. I'm remembering it. I don't remember the context of the video. What was that?
So Cargo, my amazing, amazing friend Cargo, everyone knows her. She gave me her daughter's costume to wear for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. It was like my dream to be Sally at that party, and I had waited a long time for my boyfriend to be Jack because he had never gone to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. That was actually his first time at Disney. And so I had always gone to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party with my parents. Hey, Josh, welcome. And so I just was so excited to be able to be Sally, and she made like my dreams come true. I remember she told me that she was giving me the costume, and I cried because it was just so amazing, so kind of her. And it really, like I said, it really did make my dreams come true. And I felt like, I know Sally isn't technically a princess, but I just felt like a princess when I dressed up like her. And people were asking me for my picture before I even left the resort. And people were saying like that was the best Jack and Sally they had ever seen. And my hair isn't as long now, but it was really long when I was Sally. So I felt like such a princess.
I think I knew that picture before I knew you. And that's kind of weird, but I think it's true. If that's weird, I'm sorry. But anyway, you guys in chat are making my day. Thanks for all the positivity. I'm going to try to get some of your guys' questions here in a little bit. But Disney pins. You love Disney pins. You said that was one of the reasons you started Disney. Disney tubing, Disney YouTubing, whatever. Mm-hmm. What do you collect? What are your favorites? If people wanted to send you pins or they were going to make a trade with you, what do you collect specifically?
So I would say I focus mostly on The Nightmare Before Christmas. I also really love to collect Halloween pins. If anyone has known me for any amount of time, you probably know that I like The Nightmare Before Christmas. And I also
I thought you were going to say her favorite.
Yeah, it's definitely my favorite Nightmare Before Christmas pins. I can put them towards Halloween or for Christmas now. I definitely have the most Nightmare Before Christmas pins, and I don't know. I also love collecting Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party or any Halloween pins. I'm generally pretty open to like whatever. I'm really excited because on January 10th, they have this really amazing Ariel pin that's on like an NES, a Super NES console, basically. And I need that pin because I also love Nintendo. So I need that pin.
Well, okay, so you love Nintendo. That kind of goes into my next question. So some people who are in the Disney YouTube community won't even speak of that other big theme park. Other people love it. I know you love it. I do too. We've only gone there once. We went and saw Harry Potter World. Are you going to see Universal on this trip? Tell me what you think about Universal and other things that you love outside of Disney theme park wise.
So I'm not going to Universal this trip. I almost decided to go, but I'm trying to make good use out of my annual pass. I really love Nintendo, so I'm so excited for Nintendo to open up in the Universal parks. I grew up, so I am the third child in my family, so I have two older brothers. Cargo says, oh my God, you said the U word.
Right. It should not be named or whatever, yeah.
I know, Dan calls it like the other park. I grew up going to Universal really because my brothers I went to Disney when I was a little kid, but then I really stopped going because my older brothers didn't necessarily want to go to Disney and watch me be a princess. And so we ended up going to Universal a lot. And most of my family is a little bit older than me. So we went with my aunts, my uncles, my cousins. My grandparents used to live in Florida. So I went down there very frequently, 3 or 4 times a year to go and visit them. And I was so lucky to be able to go to Universal Studios with them. And that's what we did. Like we would spend 3 or 4 days at their house, and then we'd go to the park for 2 or 3 days. And I was so blessed to be able to do that. So I grew up going to Universal Studios, and I have always loved the theme parks. And so I actually still have my annual pass that I had at Universal Studios from 2000 to 2001 and 2001 to 2002. So I just love watching like myself grow and see those pictures of me when I was a kid. But I love all the themed lands that are in Islands of Adventure. I cannot wait to see this Nintendo section come to fruition. I love all the Harry Potter stuff. And I know that you just said, a lot of people either really love Disney and they don't talk about Universal at all, or they do both. And I'm definitely someone who loves both. Josh is like, can't wait to win. Ride Mario Kart ride. Yes.
Exactly. Right, Josh? Exactly. Yeah.
Wait.
Appreciate you being here, buddy. Yeah, I you know what? I love Disney most, but I grew up in Southern California, so Knott's Berry Farm, Magic Mountain, which is Six Flags, all those things. To me, they all aren't as good as Disney, but they're all pretty great. And my kids love the Harry Potter books and the Harry Potter movies, and that was a huge part of my daughters growing up. When we took them there was tears. They were so excited. They got to buy wands and make stuff happen. Are you kidding me? I love Disney, but I don't side of other things. So anyway, yeah, everybody in chat. Josh is in chat, and Myers in the Mouse in chat, Disney World chat, John, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here. I feel like I'm ignoring you guys. I apologize for that. I see ya. I love you. I want to spend some time with Meaghan here and let you guys enjoy it. And at the end, we'll try to get to questions. But thank you guys so much. Please don't feel like I'm ignoring you. I'm trying not to. So we're at 8:30. We're about halfway. I was hoping to go to about 8:45 and then see if they had any questions. So we're doing good on time. I promise I won't keep you late. But you're interesting on other levels. You love some stuff that me and you've talked about. I want them to hear about what non-Disney loves that you have that you're willing to share. You've got I know you're a hockey fan. I'll shut up. What else do you love that you want to share with all the peeps?
So I jokingly say that I have way too many collections and hobbies. So I try and cut down just a little bit, but it's hard to take away my love for. So I have like basically 3 huge loves in my collections. I have Disney, which includes pins, ears, everything. Lord of the Rings, Disney for me, just hit that right on the head. And
that's what I wanted you to say.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So Walt, Dan, and Steve did like an hour and a half of like Lord of the Rings talk. And it was just amazing. So that's always been one of my really other like amazing loves. And then my video games, so which includes Nintendo. I have a huge video game collection. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? And Juan said Spider-Man Tom Holland. Yes, I love Spider-Man too. And I don't want to like, I love Marvel too, but I don't know if I should like throw that in with Disney or put that in its own category.
I agree. I have trouble with that too. I don't know.
Yeah. I just love so many things. And you were like talking a little bit earlier about like psychology. And if people don't know, I'm a psychologist. Yeah. So I love learning. I've always loved school. That's always been a huge passion of mine, but I love doing this stuff on the side.
Yeah. I mean, and that's one of the things I really like. And I hope this show or whatever we're going to call this gets people to see, like, I'm a Disney nut. Everybody knows I'm a Disney nut. We know you're a Disney nut. That's all good. But we all have these different layers. And, you know, if you're not a Dodger fan, you might not like me as much. And if you don't like Maslow, that was for you, you might not understand what we're talking about. But I just think that, I don't know. I'm a big fan of people. And I like that. I want to help people share more of what they love, you, me, all of it. And I say it all the time. There's somebody out there who's absolutely waiting to share what you love, you know, whether it be shoelaces or Abraham Maslow or Lord of the Rings or Disney ears. So I think it's pretty cool. So anyway, so and what else do you want to talk about? I know you're in school. I know you're busy with school. I know you go to Disney a couple times a year. You're an annual pass holder, even though you live somewhere near hockey land.
I don't live close by. No. And yes, I also love hockey. Jeff talked about that. I'm a huge New York Rangers fan. That's my team. I grew up, my dad played hockey. All of my brothers played hockey. And so for my entire youth, I was like, let me play hockey. Let me play hockey. And then my dad found out about college scholarships for women playing ice hockey. And so he was like, yes, okay, you can play. And so I played ice hockey through high school. And then I ended up going to college and I didn't play anything, but I love hockey. I love that sport. It's just amazing.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Well, you know what? I've got some other things for you, but I feel like I've been asking you a lot of questions. What else do you want the people to know? What do you want to share? Anything that you're like, well, they don't know this, let's share this. What do you have that way?
I don't know. What do the people want to know?
What about you? Well, okay, so I'll lead off with, I got some questions from an earlier stream today. I told people I was doing with you. I've got some questions here for you, and then I'll jump into chat and I'll see, and we'll try to get you out of here between 8:45 my time and 9. That's in 15 minutes, guys. So Nyla, who's new to me, made me promise to ask you about your favorite Disney snack.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I tried, you're going to kill me, Jeff. I tried Dole Whip for the first time on my last trip. I tried it for the first time. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. So I don't eat any dairy. So it's hard for me to find snacks in the park that I can eat. But I love Mickey pretzels too, because they don't have any dairy or anything like that. So I love Mickey pretzels. I love Dole Whip now. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to... Arjon's is saying mega short, but not as short as cargo. And ironically, we were talking about how tall I was earlier. And so, as Arjon said, the first time he met me, he goes, wow, you're shorter than I thought you'd be.
Well, and that's kind of what I said. I don't know how it came up in the stream, but you said something about, I don't know what you said, something that made me feel like that you weren't as tall as I thought. And I thought, why do I even have an opinion on if she's tall or short? How would I know? I mean, you're this big on my, how would I know?
I'm always interested to know how tall people think I am, because I know how tall I am. And so when people think that I'm like really tall, I don't know, you know?
That's funny. I mean, I thought about it when we were having this discussion. I thought, well, I remember her walking around with her boyfriend when they were doing the 20,000 Fast Pass video. And I thought, I don't know if he's tall or short. It doesn't, I don't know. The context is interesting, but whatever.
He's like almost a foot taller than me. So if that puts it in perspective. Oh, Miguel's saying I figure you're 5'8", Meg. No, that's not close.
Well, if he's a foot taller, I'm going to go with 5'1" and 6'1" because one of you is really big or really little if it's a whole foot difference.
Yeah, so I'm 5'2", and so I'm not 5'8". I'm like I said, I'm not like super short. Like Cargo's like 4'11", and so I'm way taller than Cargo, like way. And oh, Dougie said I think Meg is 8'9", so you're pretty close there. Walt says 5'4". You guys are getting closer, but yeah, 5'2". I'm 5'2".
Already, like come on.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Yeah, height talk with Meaghan. That's crazy.
Yeah.
What else? Okay, and let's see. Kyla had two for you. Okay, this was an interesting one. She wanted me to ask you what overlays or themes you'd like to see at Walt Disney World and on what ride.
Oh my gosh. Can I just say, we need. Oh, Josh said we walked around with you all night, and I never thought you were short. People don't think that I'm short, you know. I think I'm like almost average height, you know, almost. But anyway, I would love to see the Disneyland overlay of The Nightmare Before Christmas on the Haunted Mansion over at Walt Disney World. Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. So I grew up at Disneyland and we moved out here a few years ago, and I didn't even know that they don't do that out here or out there or whatever. I live in Texas now, so I'm in the middle. But have they never done it out here? Am I like, it was like the Jingle Cruise. I guess that was only at Disneyland for a while too, and now it's at both, or I guess I never paid attention to where it was.
Yeah, so we don't get that at Walt Disney World, and I think Raphael was saying earlier that I need to go and do that, and that is like one of my dreams to go during like September to December in Disneyland. Like I have a couple months span that I could go. I would love to see it. I know I commented when Alana put a video out about it. I was like, this is my dream. Like, I want to go on that.
It's great. I love it. I had no idea. And then the Jingle Cruise, I've gone 2 years in a row. I love the Jungle Cruise and I love the Jingle Cruise, but I guess in my head, if they did it one, they did it the other, which is silly. Of course not, right? But
yeah.
And then Kyla also wanted me to ask you, and this is perfect for you because you had 28, I think you said, if you could go to one park, one fast pass, where would it be and what would you use it on?
Oh, am I there at the, this is like me adding more to the question. Am I there for like more time than just to ride the one ride?
I don't know. Kyla, you in the house? I'm not sure. She asked it earlier. I'll let you decide how you want to answer it. I don't know. I don't know if she's here right now.
My favorite attraction, like I said, is the Haunted Mansion, but I don't need a fast pass for that. If I like get there, I would like to have a fast pass for like, so I'm going to obviously go to Magic Kingdom, but I would get a fast pass for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. I also really love that ride. I would probably give it to Arjan so he could ride it. I would love to ride Seven Dwarfs Mine Train too, but I could easily get like on several rides without a fast pass, so I could take advantage of my one fast pass.
She's got plans. I love it. We rope dropped. No, we didn't. That's not true. We've never done Seven Dwarfs.
Oh my God.
And did the breakfast at Be Our Guest to get in early to go to the Dwarfs Mine Train. So we did it. We went to the breakfast. We enjoyed it. We go to the line and they shut it down. And we thought, oh, our whole plans got ruined.
Oh no.
That's when I did Jingle Cruise for the first time 2 years ago, but it worked out. We walked right. It was like 45 minutes. But anyway, good stuff. So I'm almost at the end of my questions. So if you guys got questions for her, go ahead and throw them in there. But favorite YouTubers. I have a bunch. You and Corey and Disney Dan. I remember when you guys first came into any of my streams or on my comment, whatever it was. I was like, what? These guys have like the best channels. Then there's others. Look in chat. There's a bunch. Resort TV One's in the house. There's so many good channels in here. Who are some of your favorites to watch? Maybe I know them and maybe I don't. Hopefully you give me one that I don't know. And for people in chat, who do you like to watch?
I mean, I basically watch like almost everyone in the chat. I watch Resort TV One every single Friday. I don't know. I love watching Cargo's live streams. I love watching Wendy's videos. Alana's been putting out really amazing content. I obviously love watching your channel, Jeff. I love watching Corey and Dan. Like maybe non-YouTuber, like non-Disney YouTubers.
I was going to ask you that, so perfect.
Yeah, I really like watching makeup tutorials as well. One person that I really enjoy watching is Glam and Gore, which she does, her name's Mikey, and she does like mostly special effects makeup, and I really love special effects makeup as well. But really, like in terms of Disney, I really love like I watch almost everyone in this chat here.
It's pretty neat in here. I'm really excited about it. That's awesome.
Yeah, amazing channels. Yeah.
Yeah, keep going into the non-Disney peoples. Like, so for me, it's Casey Neistat, it's Peter McKinnon. I watch a lot of those. I like the cinematic thing, and I like movie, creators, but I don't want to talk about me. Outside of the Disney world, who do you watch? Maybe give you somebody an idea to go check out somebody new.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of like non-Disney YouTubers, I've been like scarcely watching because I feel like after Vlogmas, I was so like backed up to between like which videos I could watch and what I had time for. Cargo says, how often do you watch Arjon's videos? I watch every single one that he's put out. I cannot wait for Arjon's to hit 1,000 subscribers. Guys, let's get Arjon's to 1K. He'll put out a live stream. It'll be the best video, most watched video in our entire community. It'll be amazing.
Guys, mods, I'm not able, but go ahead and throw in some links. Arjon's is almost there. I know Alano's almost there, being 1,000. So many good channels. I'm just looking at the chat going by. If you're not hitting those 3 little buttons over there, so go ahead and do that. I'm sure y'all know Resort TV One, but if you haven't done that, go check them out. When I need my Disney fix, that's where I go. So anyway, I feel like I cut you off. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, no worries. Yeah, I mean, for me, I really love a lot of different beauty YouTubers. So I like to watch. I really like Jaclyn Hill. I think her makeup tutorials are amazing. I like watching like really random videos too, where I watch like I really love like so many different TV shows and movies. And so if I'm not watching Disney YouTube, I have been like looking up different, sometimes I watch like bloopers of like The Office, different like comedy shows, because it makes me so happy and it makes me smile.
I love that. Well, that's a nice segue for my last question for you, and then we'll get in chat. If anybody wants to ask her questions, go ahead and at me or at her. But favorite TV show, favorite movie, what kind of music do you love? Let them get to know you a little more. So I think I know for TV, you're going to say The Office. I'm guessing you've mentioned it a few times and once tonight.
I love The Office. It's probably one of my all-time favorite shows. I really also love Psych, which is not as well known as The Office.
In my house, my daughter Samantha, she's not in the house right now, but she's crazy for that show.
I love Psych. I'm trying to think. I mean, I love really goofy sitcoms. Those are always good ones. And my mom loves to watch those British drama shows. I cannot stand them. I'm really sorry if people like them. I don't know. I just really love happy, like funny shows. I'm trying to think of. Psych
is so quirky. That the main guy in Psych, those two guys, they crack me up. That's
oh yeah. But I also. I grew up watching Gilmore Girls with my mom, which is also a really fantastic show. I mean, I liked The Big Bang Theory for a long time, and so I know that show is ending. She can only pick one of the Lord of the Rings, and if you're gonna ask me, I already know which one I'm gonna pick because it's my favorite movie. And I wish Steve, I don't know if Steve is still here. Oh, Arjon says, I started binging on Psych again. It's such a good show. If you guys haven't seen it, it's so witty. It's like almost a mystery show with a lot of comedy, and it's like I could not recommend it more. Cargo says
my daughter Samantha's in the stream sometimes. I don't think she's in here tonight, but she was so excited when they announced the TV movie, was it? And this is back, but oh my gosh, she couldn't stop talking about it. She was so excited. And then some movie, I think I know the answer to this one too, but favorite movie, and then I'll ask you about music.
Yeah, I definitely love. It's hard for me to pick one movie because I love so many different movies, but since Raphael brought up Lord of the Rings, and I love Lord of the Rings, it has to be The Fellowship of the Ring. And if you guys, oh yes, Josh said How I Met Your Mother. That's also a really, really good one. I love Neil Patrick Harris. Oh my gosh.
Never watched that show. Huh, I'll check it out.
You never seen it? Oh my gosh.
And I love the guy, Neil Patrick Harris. He cracks me up. I don't know.
I love him so much.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so good.
Nut.
Yeah. But yeah, I love the Fellowship of the Ring. I did, like I said, I did it was like 1.5 hours or 2 hour stream with Walt on Mouse Talk, and we talked about Lord of the Rings and why we love Lord of the Rings so much. It's just like, it's such a special movie to me. And I don't know, I think if I had to pick another movie that's just like coming up to the top of my head, I'm gonna choose, like, not Disney related, is Ferris Bueller's Day Off, because that's also one of my favorite ones. Yeah.
You're not old enough to know that movie. I love that answer.
I love that movie.
I do too. Ferris is the best.
Yeah.
And then music. What kind of music do you listen to? What do you love?
Huh?
What kind of music do you listen to? What do you love music-wise?
Oh my gosh. I listen to basically anything. My brother likes to joke with me because sometimes when I go to the gym, I listen to like Broadway songs. I listen to Disney songs. I listen to pop punk music. I listen to rock, classic rock. I listen to basically everything but country. So please don't hate me, guys, if you like country music. I'm not as big of a fan of country music.
They can hate me. I don't like country music. They can hate me for both of us. Yeah. And I live in Texas, so I feel it all the time.
I'm not a huge fan of country music, but basically anything else I'll listen to. I definitely, if I had to pick one genre, I grew up as like a pop punk, like emo kid. So I really love.
Name a band. For those of us who don't know what pop punk is today, for me, I've got some bands in my head, but what's pop punk for you?
I mean, I love Fall Out Boy. I love Panic at the Disco. Those are two of my favorite bands. Yeah.
I love it. Very good. I saw Panic. I saw Panic live here in Dallas a couple years ago.
Brendan Urie, he has the voice of an angel.
Okay. he got up on the piano and did a backflip, and I thought, please don't hurt yourself. I would like to hear the rest of the concert. And he was good. That was a great show. He is a skilled guy. Did you happen to see him? I don't know what it was. One of the night talk shows where he did the DuckTales theme.
I did, and like literally anything. I was watching a video of him on YouTube, and he was singing "I Can Go the Distance," which is like my favorite Disney song, and so I about died.
I'll have to check that out. I haven't seen that.
Cargo says, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, Meg, do you like We the Kings?" And I have seen them before Cargo live, and they were amazing. And Josh has got to go for now, but fun stream, Meg and Jeff. Good night. Hey, have a great night. Josh, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. And yeah, I love all those bands, but Brendan Urie is one of my favorite musicians. I think he's so talented. Big
in our house too. I love it. So there you go. We got about 11 more minutes before I say goodnight to her. I know a couple people are leaving. Thank you guys for being here. All of you. If you guys have some questions for her, now's the time. Go ahead and at me or at her, and I'll try to hit her up with some questions. She can read it too, though. And then we'll say, hey, go pack and have the best Disney trip ever.
Thank you.
See what I've got in the chat. I know there was a bunch of stuff that I was trying to follow, but it was moving so quick I couldn't write down. We need to do. Raphael wants to do a Lord of the Rings watch party. I'm down. So I've been having this idea. So I'm watching a little football. I'm doing some streams. I'm doing this and that. It's actually been pretty successful to my. I don't even understand why, but it's pretty awesome. When this new Disney Disney Channel comes out, I'm thinking about doing some, hey, let's watch this together watch parties. Obviously not showing the stream, not breaking any copyright rules. Watching movies that I've already seen before with people that have already seen it before and talk about, oh, I love this part. Oh, and so to me, YouTube is a perfect platform to maybe have a Lord of the Rings watch party. Yeah. I'd sit on it, talk to people who love it, and oh, here comes, the cameo on Peter or whatever. I would love that. So
oh my gosh, I would die for that.
To me, that's what this is. I did not even understand how much I was going to love live streaming, but getting to know people like you and the people in the chat. I mean, you guys are my friends now, and I'm actually, Alana and Raphael are locals, and we've become personal friends locally, and we've got some local ideas for YouTube. To me, it's the interaction of the live stream, and watching a movie with my friends is like one of my favorite things to do. So
yeah.
Anyway, we'll do more of that. So I feel like I'm trying to get some questions. All right. So Jesse Robert Garza says, I heard you. Yeah, I heard that too. No, I didn't. Any questions for Meaghan in here before we let her go pack? I'm guessing Meaghan's packing is very specific, very detailed, and very efficient, right or wrong?
I guess it depends, because right now the weather is sort of iffy, where there are days that are going to be much warmer and some days that are going to be cooler. And I've actually never been at this time of the year down to Florida. So I'm very excited to actually enjoy some of the cooler weather. But
Right.
because it's hard for me sometimes when I live in Connecticut. So when I'm leaving, it's like so cold. And then when I get down there, it's like so hot. I'm like, what do I do? Like, so for the most part, I try not to bring my winter jackets with me when I go on a plane. But I don't know. I try and pack very efficiently. I'm going to be down there for longer than I normally am, and both of my parents are going. So we're going to have like some laundry that we can do. So I generally pack for like 4 days.
Yeah, we did DVC for the first time this time, and it was so nice because laundry is a thing that matters. If you go for more than 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, and so that's a question to ask. So outside of the parks, what do you do when you're down there? For us, we love Disney Springs. We actually purposely stayed at Saratoga Springs because it was right across the street. We love ending our days at Saratoga Springs. I wanted to see the Christmas tree trail. Do you do Disney Springs? What other non-park things do you like to do when you're down there?
So I try and squeeze in as much time as I can in the parks.
That's
but
right. Yeah.
I guess if I'm not doing something, because I don't stay on Disney property for the most part, I do things with my family at where we're staying. So like my dad doesn't go to the parks with us. So my mom sometimes will go home early, or we'll have like a nice big family dinner, or play shuffleboard, or we'll go swimming in the pool, or we'll just hang out, go for walks. And so it's like because he's not like, he loves Disney movies. Don't get me wrong. He loves Disney, but he hates the theme parks. He loves Universal Studios, but he says that he took me way too many times as a kid, all my family members as a kid. So he's like, I'm kind of done. He loves the Halloween parties though. So if I take him to Mickey's Not Scary Halloween Party, he loves it.
That is great.
He like dresses up. He asks me what he should be. And a couple of years ago, he was Mrs. Nesbit, and it was such a hit. Everyone loved his costume. Oh my gosh.
I remember you said that once before. I love it.
Yeah.
Very cool. So a couple things. Where did I see it? Okay. So Raphael says your new hobby, Character Warehouse. I've got a video coming up on Character Warehouse. Have you been there? It's pretty amazing.
I have. Yes, I've been there several times. I try and go there at least one time while I'm down there. I try not to buy souvenirs in the park, and I'm so super excited because I saw Danielle and Miguel at Disney Life for Me just put out a video, I think yesterday, about not the Vineland one, but the other one. I usually go to the Vineland outlet.
I've only been to the one. I don't know.
Yeah, that one's closer for where I stay. And then there's also a really wonderful church right next to it that we go to, Mary Queen of the Universe. So we like stop there and we go to the outlet and we make like
what? I missed something there. What?
There's a really wonderful church right next to it, right next to the Vineland outlets, and it's a huge, like, beautiful church, and we always try and stop there. But I generally go to the Vineland one. So International Drive they did. But I go to the Vineland one because that's closer for me. But they just showed like the Lady Tremaine like Halloween limited edition pin, and I was like, I need that. And they're gonna have some of the Halloween stuff, which is like my Disney obsession. So I really love that. Yeah.
So I'm dropping Meaghan's Etsy channel link in the chat. We put her YouTube in there a bunch. I know the Twitter and the Instagram's been in there a few times. If you've enjoyed this at all, so yeah, Mary Queen of the Universe. I wasn't sure if I what is that? Is that a thing? I'm gonna have to look that up. Anyway, check out her links. Go check out her Etsy channel. Go check out her Twitter, her Instagram. You definitely want to be following her YouTube. She's heading down to Walt Disney World without me, so I'm a little bitter. But other than that, I'm excited for her. If you had any fun at all, go smash all the buttons and do all the internet things. Give her some love. Congrats on 4,000 hours tomorrow. That makes my day.
Thank you.
I'm hoping this show is one of those things that can help get some Disney creators over the hump. You didn't even need it, man. I love it. Boom. So I enjoyed this. We've got 5 minutes left. The floor is yours. Anything you want to say to anybody? Now's the time. Before you do, thank you so much for doing this, especially first one of the year, and especially because you're packing. So I love it.
I feel so honored that you invited me to be on here, and same with other people who, like Alana, who invited me to be on her channel. And
love Alana's channel. Go check her out too.
Yeah, everyone who is just my friend on here, I so appreciate you. Thank you guys so much for the well wishes and like saying have a great trip. And I just can't thank you guys enough for your friendship and just supporting me. I remember exactly when I hit 25 subscribers. So I started my channel in February and I hit 25 subscribers on Easter. And wow. I was so blown away that 25 people wanted to watch me. And I was like, why are these people subscribing to me? I don't know why people want to watch me. And I was so blown away. I was so blown away. The amount of support that is within this community, it astounds me. Like, I just want to pick out two people in particular, not that anyone else isn't as supportive, but Cargo and Donna are two of the most wonderful people that I have ever met. Donna always goes out of her way. She like legitimately carried with her a birthday gift. Her and Samantha brought me a birthday gift in November when I was in the parks. And like I opened it and I cried because it was just so beautiful. And Cargo is like one of my most amazing Disney friends. And she has been so sweet to me. And she's like, my mom even says, like, I don't even know who this person is. You met her on the internet, but like, I love her. And like, she's like my second mom. And I just love everyone so much. And I cannot believe that I am so lucky to be friends with everyone. And I am so grateful for you all. And thank you so much, Jeff, for having me on here. And I can't thank everyone enough. I feel like that's just thank you. I wish I could take everyone with me to Walt Disney World.
Don't say it. We will come. We will all come.
I'll try and squeeze you into my. I also like. I don't check bags when I travel. Even when I'm traveling abroad, I only bring carry-on bags with me.
Smart.
So I like have to squeeze people into a small bag.
Well, I just had the holiday, so I will not fit. But I can find my own way. You guys in chat were awesome. I'm going to say thank you, and I'm sorry for chat. I did not keep up with chat like I wanted to. It's because you guys are so awesome and she's so awesome. I don't want to keep her over. We got like a minute and a half left. So next week we've got Dougie from Waltograms.
Yay!
Man, I feel like we should have you and him on at the same time because, well, you'll see next week. Dougie's awesome, and he's going to be a great guest. Then we got Bill from Mr. Coaster One in here. Bob and Ashley, who have a brand new podcast. Go check it out. It's just a bunch of neat people. We're filled up through March. I'm excited, shocked, and in awe that everyone's saying yes that I've asked. Really, really happy about this. Really honored to have you on for the first one in 2019. I'm going to let you go. I got like 80 seconds left, according to my little clock, to get you back packing. So you go have the best trip ever. If you didn't get your question in, hit her up on her channel, watch a video. Congrats on the watch time. I'm so excited for you. I'll be interested to find out how long it takes YouTube to get you monetized now. So
I know. I definitely am interested. I've heard several things. Like I said, I didn't start my YouTube channel to make money. I didn't even think that that'd be a possibility for me. I didn't think that I would ever like be able to get this far. Like when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I was like, what?
I remember when you did, and it wasn't that long ago, and you're at 1,500 now.
No, it's crazy. December was a crazy month. Oh my gosh. Vlogmas was hard, but it was worth it because
you killed it.
I got a lot of subscribers during that month, and I am very, very grateful for everyone. But like I said, I didn't do YouTube to make money, and it's like an extra, like it's like having like 5 participation trophies because I'm gonna maybe get like a couple cents on a video.
I've got bad news for you. You're going to get some first place trophies too, but even if you don't like it, you're going to get them. You rock. I love you to death. I know they do too. I promised I wouldn't keep her past 9, and my clock just said 9. So again, if you didn't get a question, I'm sorry. It's my fault. Hit her up on her channels, Etsy and Twitter and Instagram. If you missed her links, just go to her channel, go to the About page. They're all right there. If I missed a question from you, I'm not going to get off it. Well, yes, I am. I got to go get food, but I'll be back. I'm on here all the dang time, but throw it in the comments. You can get me at dolewhipdad@gmail.com. You can get her all over the place. Again, her About sections. Got it. Chat, you rock. I do feel like I didn't try to ignore you guys. I'm really sorry about that, but I love you for being here. You go have the best trip ever. Take a zillion pictures and videos because I want to see.
Yeah, I will definitely. And like what Jeff was just saying, you guys were so fast in the chat. I was trying to read like what you guys were saying and then answer questions. And I always struggle with that when I'm doing my own stream. And so I don't know how Josh and Jenna do it. I really don't.
Yeah. And every time I think, all right, I'm getting a little better, and I'm not. But whatever. Chat, you guys rock. Thanks for being here. Again, I'm going to say goodbye to this broadcast for now. So I'll say one thank you to you when they're all gone. But you guys rock. Love you too. Have the best day ever. And make sure to check out her channels and do all the internet things, especially subscribe and watch. All right, that's it. See you guys in chat later. Thanks for being here. All right, bye for now.